Good afternoon. I'm Shannon from McPherson Public Library, and today I'm going to go through the process of getting signed up for ReadStreet. ReadStreet is our home delivery service from the library where we deliver library materials to your front porch. And we just want to make sure that everybody is comfortable with the process of registering, getting signed up, and then choosing books from our catalog. So this will be a brief how-to on how to do that. And I'm going to share my screen and we'll go to our website, the McPherson Public Library's website, so I can walk everyone through that process. We'll just find our website in Google, and it will take us right to our wonderful and newly redesigned website. And we'll go right here, and you can see it's at macpl.org. So if you just type that in, it'll take you to everything that we have to offer online, which is a whole nother video in itself. But we want to focus, like I said, on ReadStreet. And you can find that link here right in the middle of our page. So we'll just click on that, and I'll take you to this full page of ReadStreet. You can see we have some rules surrounding our program. You can read about how it works. It's very informative. How to get started, and the registration page. When you fill out your registration page, the first thing it will do is send you a confirmation email, and that is just to make sure that we have all the information correct, your address, your email, make sure that the email that you gave us is working correctly, just to make sure that those lines of communication are open. So once we have that, and that is all said and done, then you'll receive another email from us just with some more defined instructions on how exactly the program will work when you actually get signed up for it, or when we actually get going with it. So the first one is just a verification that we received your information. So right here is actually where you fill out that information, and I'll just do that real quick so you can see how that process works. And I'm just using a library card. This library card number is the card number that you can find on the back of your actual library card. Now, if you're having a problem with this, I know that on my card, I've pulled it in and out of my wallet so many times that the numbers are starting to rub off a little bit. And if that's the case and you need to get a verification of what exactly your card number is, feel free to call the library, talk to our CERC staff, and they would be more than happy to help you out with this, these numbers. Now, on the back of your card, there's spaces in between the groupings of numbers, but you are just going to want to fill in all of these numbers all in a row with no spaces. So I'm just going to fill it in one long sequence. 6, 0, and let me double check that. 0. Okay, then I'm going to put a working email address that I check often, and it's got my library phone number in there, 620-245-2570, and I'm going to type in the library's address, which is 214 West Marlin here in McPherson. So it's as easy as that. That's all it takes to get signed up for our program. Just those few basic information. Look it over, make sure especially that your email is typed in correctly, because that's how we will communicate with you, and your phone number's in there, right? And that your address, your house number, and everything is typed in there correctly. We'll want to double check that because we want to make sure that we're taking these books and materials to the right address. So submit that, and you should get a quick verification right here. If you have any questions about any of this, there's also an email address down here that you can send questions to as well if you don't want to call. So that's readstreet@macpl.org. So feel free to communicate with us through that email. So after you do that, you can check your email to make sure that that verification has come through. Once you get that, Go all the way back up to the top of our website and go over to here, where you will find our catalog. And our catalog is what will open you up to all of the library materials that we have and where you can reserve them or check the availability and reserve them. So you'll just head down to this keyword search, and if you have a list of books that you've been wanting to read, this is where you will start. So I'm going to search a book that's on my to be read list that I've been curious about and wanting to reserve. The Night Circus. I know that is a title I want, so I'm going to narrow it down just a little bit to title. So it knows that that's a title I want to look at. And I'm going to search all formats because I might want it in a book, but I also might want to see if the library has the movie or if it has an audiobook with that title. So let's search. Let's see what we have. We have The Night Circus in a large print, which is handy. We have The Night Circus in an audiobook, which is fun because I love audiobooks. We also have The Night Circus in just a novel, which is great. And I think that's what I'm interested in right now. So I come over here and I see the number of copies available, and we do have a copy of that book available. Now, if I was set on the audiobook, that audiobook is checked out. So I would have to put a hold on that book. And putting a hold on that book just lets the library know that I am interested in that book. As soon as it's available, I want to be placed in line for that book when it becomes available. Since the book is available in just the regular format, I can immediately check it out. And since I'm signed up for ReadStreet, they know to deliver it. So I will click on that. It takes me to the checkout page, but first I have to log in. So let me type in my barcode again. And with my barcode, I have it saved on a note on my computer, and I just copy and paste it in there so I don't have to actually write it in every time. That saves some time. And then your password. So your password is, you generated that when you created your library card. So if you don't remember what that is, or if you're having trouble getting that to go through for some reason, if you're working on a different computer than what you usually work on and it's blocking it for some reason, just call the library. The staff have that recorded in our system and they can help you out and they can get you through quick. So that is very easy issue to work through, is figuring out what your password is, and even your barcode too. So yeah, don't feel like that needs to hold you back if you get caught up on this page. So I'm typing in the password there and I will log in. I don't want to save that. And it's saying that I'm logged in, and it's remembering what book I'm interested in. And so I can submit that request, and that's going to tell library staff that, oh, yeah, that's okay, because I tried to check out that book earlier. So it's telling me that I've already tried to check out that book. So that's all right. Return to search results. I think I'll try a different one actually. Let's do a popular one here. The Girl on the Train is available though. I can see it's available right there. The DVD is checked out. You can see there's a DVD right here and it is checked out, but the book is available. We have one copy available. So I'm going to check that out. I'm already logged in. I'm going to submit that request here. And since I didn't already try to check this out earlier in the day, it should work. So let's submit that request. And my request has been placed for The Girl on the Train. All right. So from there, I can either continue to place more requests for books if I have my list sitting here and I'm just going to work my way down that and get all my books for the week to be delivered by ReadStreet. I can go ahead and do that. Or I can go here and see my list of requests. I am requested the night circus and I have requested the girl on the train. So I know how many are coming and how many I can expect sitting out there on my front porch and how many I can get excited for, which is great. So, let's see, we can go back to our main page. The great thing about this is you know what day and approximately what time your books will be coming. You will receive an email from the library that'll let you know when to expect the books. If that day doesn't work for you, if you have something going on and you need to change that day, just let us know and we can be really flexible with that as well. So that communication is really easy back and forth between you and your libraries and our library staff. So other than that, it's a very fun process. It's just kind of like at-home shopping, except you're just shopping for library books and you can get those books each week. And it's just been a really fun program for our patrons, and everybody really seems to enjoy it. So if you have any questions, feel free to call staff, call the library, email the library, and we would be more than happy to help you out. Have a great day.